we're playing Madden. I am the Lions, and Pablo is Dallas.
Into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, no, I could have been satisfied. I could say, no.
This is going to be intercepted. Points by Jeff Okuda.
You know, easy. Oh, we got the pick. Let's go.
Turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Earlier, I got a pick.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh my God! Oh, that was good. That was a one-hand.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information.
3rd and 11 right now. I need a first down conversion badly.
Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling.
Come on. No.
Right side, it's
and I got a few yards. Should I go for it?
Before he's out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too.
I'm going for it, bro. It's 4th and 7.
4th down.
I'm actually kind of stupid. I'm going for a medium.
On
So we can get past the 50. Oh! I got that! That was like a retro. That was a retro bowl moment. That was an actual retro bowl moment.
Take the crowd out of the game.
I laughed.
I think it's a pretty good example right there.
Yeah, a break like that never hurts, especially
when the guy caught it.
Maybe help to set
That
the
was
tone a little bit.
bro.
Settle them down.
Fine.
Get them into the game a little bit easier without the crowd being against them.
And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position. Almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
No, I'm
So
stupid.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
This guy's giving us it.
Goff.
Barely
Got his tight end over the middle.
Alright, good.
TJ Hawkinson.
Lamar and jokes
Now
around.
it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage.
No. Oh, God, DeAndre. Come on, man, you're better than that.
They have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Hawkinson. TJ Hawkinson, come on, man. TJ is good.
They
Could
go
be better.
ahead and snap it. Gone.
You're a duty booty. No, my team is duty booty.
Turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player,
Oh, God.
but to someone I can trust with the ball.
Ooh, come on, you idiot. You have football gloves on for a reason, bro.
Intercepted. The free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Oh, he'll want that.
No, he dropped it.
Incomplete.
He dropped it.
He doesn't drop
Trying.
too many in that department. 3rd down.
Imagine.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is
I was just drinking my prime right there.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position.
4th and 10, you should punt it. 4th and 10.
Plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
All right, come on.
Anger is on the punt, and he gets this one
Anger, I'm
away.
angry. The Cocoa Puffs. What? I said angry for Cocoa Puffs. What does that even mean?
After one.
We still have not scored.
The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Not much room, bro. Gets it to about the 30. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job slowing to the ball carrier.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement.
I need a screen.
He just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
I need a screen
pass. On third down.
Get this
for
first
3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Goff now looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Okay. Bro, the heck is wrong with you, man? I'm gonna punt it.
Come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
31 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
You love that.
The
thing you love that.
But they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender. He usually knows where the ball is before the defender does. I'm looking at this one with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
What is you so? You love that. But then I love that.
Picked by Tracy Walker, and the Lions will have 7 field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
What? I'm not offense. You got illegal. Come on, decline it or accept it. Just choose one.
So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit.
You're a jerk.
They've got good
You're keeping my defense on the
they
field.
come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Finally a good run.
As he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that nearly intercepted.
Hey, we need that. We need that.
Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Prescott. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Bruh.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back.
Is it good for me?
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Lions will take over.
Yeah, Detroit back in possession of the football.
They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
Come on. Alright, we needed that. We needed that.
9 here up to the 34.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown.
Second one, we knew that.
Get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd and 1, Goff. Catch is made by Hopkins, the tight end. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
It's been...
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless
Bro,
game.
stop throwing out of bounds.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff.
He gets this complete to Cephas.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just
That was stupid.
Intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll bring this one back to the 20.
Oh, God, you great. great field position.
If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
3-2 chicken salad.
Looking for the end zone. And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Let's go.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow
field goal, I don't
line as
care.
they get him to the ground at
I'm
about
gonna
the
call
23. So now Dak Prescott off, Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal.
Right there.
From the right hash, this from
Wow.
an even 40 yards out. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens.
Yeah, you're gonna like
Certainly
the ball.
does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to
If
the
I don't
defense
make a
as they ran
turnover
onto the field.
right here.
That's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire.
And make a turnover
And they did, holding
here
them
of
to
being
field
goal
goal.
in second. 1-half.
Khalif Raymond now. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so he picked the completion by
Something happened.
how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Oh no, no, not triangle, not triangle. It's a pick.
And that nearly intercepted.
Call timeout, please.
It's incomplete. Now remember,
Oh wait, the clock stopped. You don't know how?
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half.
The big button, okay. Wait, the clock stopped, it wouldn't matter.
And this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half.
Dang it, bro, I keep throwing with coverage.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh.
Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
You're...
Goff is intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to
I needed that turnover
as
so
well.
I can get ball.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though,
Come on.
better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something.
You're taking forever.
Instead of putting the ball in the air, and of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
I do.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. But he almost had his second pick of the game.
That's when you're pick 6.
Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
Oh god, if I needed that. If that was a pick, I would have needed that so bad. Or I need a
second and third down to fall back on.
sack. Dude, come on, you have gloves. Use your hands.
Now remember, he had a
Bird
pick
turd.
earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Yes.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Prescott down. And that's
Yes!
incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly
need
did
it.
its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to put this one away. And it's not a turnover.
Oh, you're punting it? No, it's not good.
After grabbing the momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they
Hi.
had all that momentum after getting the football.
Yeah, that's for me because
Would have
been right there. Wait, I said.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away.
And that would be a flag.
And look at this starting field position. That'll be touchdown inside the 30-yard. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
I need a
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments.
I got
a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel.
Need to make something happen.
3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Here's Khalif Ray.
What are you doing?
And not a good return
What
here.
are you doing? Me?
Start at the 12-yard line. Jared Goff and the rest of the Lions offense set to go to work once more.
Not even a button.
The first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him
Dak
going,
Prescott.
right? So you've got to get him in rhythm.
No, that's a pass
I think
interference.
of jet sweeps where they just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you can say to him, look at that. You completed 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you've got to get your confidence going.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
No.
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the
Have
third
to.
quarter. Still off target.
I can't make a play. If I don't make a good play, final score is gonna be 3-0. Okay, come on. We're gonna get a false start.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Goff.
What are you doing?
Cephas. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield.
That ball is caught.
What are you doing? What is that guy doing?
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Come on.
So a tiptoe catch back. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this.
Pause it. Stand.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Raymond now on the return.
Oh, here, I'm being kind of stupid.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. He's
Dang it.
this one deep left sideline. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly
Never playing with Detroit again.
Instead, 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Meanwhile,
Alright, I need yards. I need yards.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gone. And that's inside the 35.
Oh, yeah, good. Good, run the red zone. Run the red zone. Run the red zone.
Cowboys side of the field.
Alright, we need that. I need that. Run the red zone. Alright, good.
We're still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't,
Alright, we need that.
will result in giving up points.
From the red zone now, Goff. And that'll be caught by
What?
Brown.
What are you doing?
2nd down.
Come on.
Goff throwing again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following
I just got a
completion
first
on
down.
2nd down. A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Frick you.
He's
Yes, first down, first down.
Hockenson. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal
I can
as
just
they try to
run.
finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there
Here's
to
trick
set
to
up
them.
1st and goal.
The red zone.
Fighting, but
Alright.
won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Williams trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
I need to take a shot on it. One.
Now took off on 3rd and goal. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Flushed. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
I needed that. I'm not even celebrating. I needed that.
It in from a yard away. And the Lions able to get this back with it.
I just saw that open and I just needed that because I was 4th and goal.
Too good on that play. They took away
I'm just gonna go for
targets,
the
but one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner, and he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
That's good.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal.
God,
so that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Now Pollard. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And
what are you doing?
But it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game.
They don't even have hands.
Here's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that was a nice play. I had to die for that. I need to switch and die for that.
Well, you most certainly don't want
to that would have been a touchdown.
Get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Yeah, a wide open shot right there. You should go for that.
It's 4th down. Here's Brian A.
What?
As he'll punt it away for the 4th
I
time
did. I got the 4th down conversion once. I actually got a few 4th down conversions. What do you mean? All punts.
And take it right on the 30. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot.
The 7-yard catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, 62 yards. And the Lions
DeAndre has
taken the lead. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Probably be careful on that, on rushing that. Because you can actually get a flag for roughing the kicker.
Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
I need that.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
I knew that was a good play.
He knows how to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Oh wait, it's because I was in the end zone for those, and you can't kneel on the punt.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Meanwhile,
where was he at?
He's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Stop.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender.
I can get
That's
sued.
exactly what happened here on
Yeah, I
this
can.
really nicely executed curl route.
Somebody created the chat. I can get sued. Come on.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
But where are my freaking defenders at?
And pass across midfield and inside the 45.
Yeah, I like to do that.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break.
This is like the lowest
scoring
game ever.
On EA Sports.
There's almost 24
points. In Arlington, it's
the
Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
It's good. At least he scored.
Have them on the move on first down.
I kind of made a comeback. Straight 2 touchdown comeback.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner.
I don't know what my defense is.
Touchdown. And you and
I have 4 linebackers. They don't know where they're going.
Back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Yeah, I know where they're going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just
like cornerbacks for that. Pablo is a cornerback. They're not called safeties in this.
They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And that nearly
I mean, that's good. I'll take it.
It's incomplete.
You probably want to go for the field goal for this. Yeah.
I guess they're in a situation now.
If you don't make a first down conversion, you probably want to make the field goal. Then 14 to 13.
Very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off,
you're gonna want that.
Possibly seal this one.
He's gonna let this go for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately, it's just an incompletion and not picked.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need this. Right there.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead is down to 1 now.
I don't know why they're so excited. I'm still winning.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And we both got. I got like 3 picks. Yeah, because I needed to get pretty good job.
Getting set to go again here on offense. Jared Goff.
I don't know. I think it's 25. I don't. Yeah, it's 25. I'm the 25.
Passing game was a little bit of a mess, but he's back on the horse, so to speak. Love seeing how someone can rebound from a slow start or a tough start. It means that they're strong mentally. They've kind of calmed themselves down. Everyone's rallied around them. Maybe they didn't change game planning a little bit in order to make things better for them.
No, you swatted that out of my hands. You swatted that out of my hands. That was good. No, I had that and you swatted it. Why did Hendricks say what the He actually texted what the See, I sent him the Duolingo thing. You see it? No, I sent it. He said
but it hasn't been his best game overall. Mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out?
WTF. Don't worry. Family friendly.
Maybe go in a different direction.
Keep it PG. I think. I don't know. Keep it PG. I mean PG. I don't know. Oh, that was close with the guy on it.
That was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything
No, I wouldn't have done it.
Instead, you saw the contact.
I'll go for it. I don't care, bro.
It's fourth down.
Freaking 2 yards. I can get this with my cube. I'm not. I don't feel like it. Stephon Diggs. Yeah, see? Wait, I'm gonna respond to him.
Before being taken down.
Now all through this one, they've had nothing but success throwing the football and in the passing game. Here we are in the fourth quarter. A time you'd think they'd be running the football. They're still tossing it around and having great success, and it appears a whole lot of fun as well.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Go off a handoff here to Swift.
I messed up.
Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an effort.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 16.
Dang it.
Yeah, this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
What? Oh, I think I did an RPO.
Nowhere, taken down, losing yardage at the midfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. Seems pretty obvious defensively the key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys
on the 50, so yeah, field goal.
The scouting report meeting, and you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top
57.
plays run, the best runs for
I will make history. I'm gonna miss.
Successful in this game.
Yeah, come on. 66.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And folks, this is a 67-yard attempt.
No, not. I missed.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not.
That was 1 yard off.
And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went around.
Imagine I actually made that.
Math here, and you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that
I get a world record.
Now we're talking
In Madden,
about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
1st down, Prescott. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Swing over. Block. Oh, what am I doing, bro?
Flush to his right, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Swing over, so funny.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this is intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Do it. I bet I should make this.
In a pressure situation. This for
Not gonna be an easy one.
Let's
go.
I have to get the most accurate.
Not.
Please.
And this kick is not gonna get there. It's short and no good.
Yeah.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught.
Let's go.
I
needed that big time. I'm not winning by 1. But all I do know is that if you score,
if I score, make a field goal overtime.
We're leaving.
No.
And that's exactly what he
You're
did.
at 13. You'd be at 20.
Into the end zone, and then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Then I'd be winning by 1. Big play.
Still an important
God, you are lucky
to take care of the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Oh, God, I needed that so bad.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
If those defenders were faster, I would have saved you.
Not to return it. So Dak and the Cowboys down 21-13, a minute 44 to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down.
Camera shaking.
Oh, this is hard.
Now Dak.
Nauseous. I didn't know the blitz. I forgot I was. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So he's unable to complete it there, and just the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just
what do you think I would know? Am I stupid? Yes, sir. 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 Yes, sir.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
No.
Oh, that's about as tough
The
as they
freaking
can
running
do,
back.
driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game.
Oh my God, I needed that pick 6.
Exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done.
Choose.
And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big game, didn't you?
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
28-13, the pick 6. I made a comeback, I guess. I think I made it a little bit of a comeback.
On offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I'm a pro at this.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to
No,
the
I'm
25-yard
playing
line.
since 2018, 5 years.
So
Like 4 years,
the story
actually.
changes. Trailing in this one now. At time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on
What?
1st down.
Really? That's sad. Sad.
He went.
Okay, I don't need to know the details.
Here's Dak. He's going to let it fly.
No, we don't.
Cat.
And that is incomplete.
Can we just run? Can you press triangle every once in a while? Run the clock down.
Pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his
It's
confidence
good.
back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas.
I'm not sure how this drive's going to end. How about the winning field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
I always feel.
Oh, we're playing the game.
Time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Robert, shush, I'm recording.
Prescott. And he'll go right back to land.
But no huddle, no huddle.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
It's too late now.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
No huddle, no huddle.
Yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, there's 1 second. Oh, done. Thank you.
Timing is so important on a route like this.
Big upset, big upset, big upset. I won.
I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late.
Now let's go to the highlights.
He was able to secure it. Not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took a
No. Alright, goodbye, people. Subscribe.